I know at HubSpot, when you first joined, you were doing both sales contracts and procurement contracts, and you were there at a time of tremendous growth. At what point was the decision made that we need to have lawyers working solely on procurement versus all-encompassing role dealing with kind of everything?
I think there's a lot of factors that go into this, but for me, it's data. Like I always go back to data. If I was starting to think about how to approach it, there's a little bit of like, you'll kind of get the feel if you're being pulled in a lot of different directions at the end of month, particularly or end of quarter for, those sales cycles where you're trying to close transactions. But also data kind of provides that line of sight where maybe you're starting out with a handful of vendor deals a month and, a couple years in, you've got or maybe less than a couple years and you've got 50 or more coming in, and starting to follow those trends, I think helps you make smarter decisions around how you want to grow and scale and how you can support both. I have a lot of friends who wear both hats at larger organizations, but they have maybe bigger teams and they split it up differently. I don't think there's a lot of right or wrong ways to approach this, but I do think that evaluating and assessing kind of what the data looks like for your department will help you kind of navigate some of those decisions. And that's where really good technology comes in. You can track those trends. You can understand the impacts that it's going to have on your org.